Okay, I'm gonna draw my little line. Okay, if we were to count, okay, notice how there are 1, 2, 3 pieces on the left side. Okay, you are only allowed to have no more than 2. So you could have 0, you could have 1, or you could have 2, but 3 is no good. If there's 3, then that lets you know somebody has to get put together. Okay, so letters can go with letters and numbers can go with numbers. So if we were to look at 4x, is that a letter or a number?
Letter.
It's a letter. If it has a letter with it, it's a letter. Okay, 4, is that a letter or a number?
Number.
Number. 8x.
Letter.
Letter. So the letters can go together and the numbers can go together. So 4 plus 8
12.
is 12x. Okay, so we're going to get 12x plus 4 equals 16. Okay, these two went together. Okay, and now if we look at it, who's the kid? Hey, my camera's on. The 4 is the kid. Okay, so he's got to get moved first. So how do I move a plus 4? Minus 4. If I do it to one side, I got to do it to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to get 12x. What is 16 minus 4? It is also 12. And then how do I break up that couple? Divide by 12. And so that's going to give me a 1. Okay, look at 3. How many pieces are on the left side of the equal sign? There are 3. So we got to look at that. 2n, is that a letter or a number?
Letter.
It's a letter. Negative 5
Number.
is a number, and 3
No number.
is a number. Okay, so the two numbers can go together. So negative 5 plus 3. Okay, now, some of you guys don't know how to combine. Okay, when we combine, you literally type it in what the paper says on your calculator. So you would type in minus 5 and then plus 3. Okay, and that's how we combine. So minus 5 plus 3 is what? Negative 2. So we're going to get 2n minus 2 equals 6. Okay, and so now if we're looking at this, who's the kid? The minus 2. So how do I move the kid? Add 2. Add 2. Okay, so I get 2n equals 8. And then what? Divide by 2. Okay, we're going to break up that couple. So I'm going to get n equals 4. Okay, 5. How many pieces are on the left? 2. Now, I know some of you guys will be like, oh, there's only 2, so I can't combine. However, you can combine because why? They're both R's, right? So they're both letters. Okay, so that's why I said you can have 0 pieces, 1 piece, or 2 pieces. Okay, but we can never have 3 because you're only either going to have a letter or going to have a number. Okay, there's nothing else extra. And so that's why you can, but in this case, even though there's 2, those 2 can't go together. So on your calculator, you would say minus 4 minus 3, which is going to give you what? Negative 7r equals negative 14. Now if we're looking at this, and the way, normally we're like, oh, we're going to move the kid first, right? All this is saying is they don't have no sibling. They can go on a date. They're already by themselves. Okay, so there's no kid to move. So how do I move that 7, that negative 7? We're going to divide, okay? Okay, and so that's going to give me a 2. Okay, 7. How many pieces are on the left? There are 2. However, what kind of 2 pieces are they? They're both letters, so they can get put together. Okay, and then if there's no number in front of an M, what number is there?
1.
A 1. So there should be a 1 in between that negative sign and that M. Okay, so this is really, there's really a 1 right here. Okay, so we can combine those. So minus 7 minus 1, what is a minus 7 minus 1? Negative 8. Okay, so we're going to get negative 8m. And again, do they have a sibling?
No.
Or a kid? whatever, however you wanna look at it. No, they don't have one, okay, so, and that's totally fine, they just get to go on a date, okay? And so how do we break up that couple? Divide by -8. So we're gonna get m equals 0. Okay, number 9, how many pieces are on the left?
3.
There are 3, so someone has to get put together. Who can get put together? The -8 and the 7, so -8 plus 7 is gonna be -1n. So we got 1 minus 1n equals 2. Okay, who's the kid?
1.
The 1. How do I move that 1? Yeah, we're gonna say -1, -1. So I got -1n, 2 minus 1 is 1. Then how do I break up that couple? Divide by -1. Okay, there's a lot of 1s on this one, so be careful. Okay, and 1 divided by -1 is -1. Just a whole bunch of 1s in this problem, okay? Question. Okay, 11. How many pieces are on the left? There's 2. Can they get combined or no? Yeah. Okay, so -7 plus 2 is going to be a -5k equals 10. Okay, and then we're going to divide by -5. So we're going to get k equals -2. Okay, 13. Who can get put together? 3a and the 5a. So 3 minus 5 is going to be -2a. Okay, and then who's the kid? The 1. So we're going to say -1 on both sides. So I'm going to get -2a equals -6. And then we're going to divide by -2. So we get a equals 3. Okay, 15. There's only 2 pieces on the left, but they're both x's, so we can put them together. So 4 plus 2 is going to be 6x equals -18. Okay, and then I can divide by 6. So I'm going to get x equals -3. Okay, 17. I can combine this 5 and 3, so I'm going to get 4v plus 2 equals -14. Okay, and I need to move the kid first, which is the 2, so we're going to say -2, -2. So I get 4v equals -16. Okay, -14 minus 2 is going to be -16. Okay, and then we're going to divide by -4. Or just 4, actually. So we're going to get -4 for our v. Okay, and last one, the 19. Okay, I can put a 1 in between that negative and the n. So 4 minus 1 is going to be 3n. equals negative 18. And then I'm gonna divide by 3. Divide by 3. What is that, 6? Yeah, negative 6. Okay, you guys have 10 to do on your own. Go through and get your 10 done. Real quick.